Hi, this is Corey with Crop Chocolate, and I'm going to show you how to make this heart-shaped box with lid to put some little Valentine treats or whatever you want to put in. So to start with, what you need is you're going to need two heart shapes. These are the same size, and these are going to be the base, the top piece and the base of the lid and the bottom. And then what you're also going to need is you're going to need two other hearts, which are smaller, and the bigger of the hearts will be for the lid, and then the smaller of the heart will be for the bottom, the base of the box. So we'll just set those aside for now. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a strip of cardstock. This is cut at 8.5 by 2.5. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to score it in half because this helps me to line it up with the heart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to score it 1 inch in. Now the measurements of the cardstock in terms of the length will just vary depending on the size of the heart shape that you use. So I found that for the lid I needed a longer piece than I needed for the base. And if you're not sure, just take some scrap paper and just kind of do a little test and wrap it around the heart shape to make sure it'll fit all the way around. And so you score that in at half an inch in and at the halfway mark. And I'm going to do the same thing with the thin strip, which is cut at 1 inch, and this is about 10 inches. And I'm going to score it a half an inch in as well. And I'm going to score this at the halfway mark as also because, like I said, you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so now you're going to fold this in half and just flatten it down with your bone folder, and you'll do the same thing with this. I'm going to flatten it down and score it, and do the same thing with the halfway mark. Next, you're going to open it up and you're going to cut little triangle pieces out, and you're going to get little wedge shapes. Okay, and next you're going to do that with the other piece that you cut that was 1 inch, your inch piece. Okay. Now that you've cut these pieces out, what you're going to do is you're going to apply some adhesive you can either apply adhesive to the towns if you're using a liquid glue, or you can just kind of go around the shape. And this is the bigger heart, so this will be for the lid. Okay, and then your next step is you're going to adhere the paper to this, and what you're going to do is you're going to start with that part that you folded in half and just kind of match it up. When you get to the corner part here of the heart, you're going to just snip it and just make a little fold, and maybe you have to play with your little piece at the bottom to make it stick. And then you're going to apply a little bit of adhesive there when you get around on the other side. Get into here, you're just going to have to cut it with your scissors. And then I'm just going to overlap that little piece, that little flap right there. So that's what it'll look like on the inside, and then this part will be attached to one of the scallop parts. And you do the same thing for the bottom. So again, you take the point and you start at the point And you just work your way around on one side. And I'm using the snake tape adhesive, and it's really nice adhesive. It's it's repositionable when you put it down, but it still holds really well. It sets after a while, but it gives you a little bit of flexibility, which is great when you're doing something like this. Okay, and I'm just going to trim off this little bit. Once again, once you've got it all wrapped, what you're going to do is you're going to take that flap and you're going to apply a bead of adhesive here to close up the heart. So there's the base, and then there's the lid. And what you're going to do now is you're going to apply adhesive to the bottom parts of these and adhere them to the larger shape. Okay, and then once you have your adhesive, you're going to center it on your shape. And do the same for the top. Okay, so there's the basic heart box constructed. Now what you can do is you can decorate the sides with some decorative paper. I put some of the Be Mine from Echo Park on the sides and the top and on the sides of here, and then I just finished it off with a flower. So thanks for watching.